Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. Today we are talking about Mel responding on TikTok to Destiny's atrocious allegation between her and Phony Unhooked, who have this obsession with whether or not women are into each other and all these things. And I blame Carlos King because this is giving me flashbacks and PTSD from Real Housewives of Atlanta, when ever since Pandora's box had opened about how open Candy Burris was, that became a whole entire storyline in itself for several seasons, ultimately leading up to RAPE Gate. And this is why I have an issue, you guys, because there is no original thought in these people's bones, in these people's brains, in anything. They go for the jugular. When you have no facts on anything and you have no receipts, what do people do? Like I said in my other video, people go for insults. People want to attack, and accuse you of a sexuality and all these other things, knowing not one thing about you or your personal life. And it's lame. It's lame, you guys. I don't understand it. And it turns out to always be a projection. So what happened in basically a summary of the clip of what's supposed to be, I guess, allegedly the mid-season finale this Saturday of Love and Marriage Huntsville. There's a clip of Tisha prepping Destiny. Oh, you might have a few other conversations to have. And Destiny's like, I don't have anybody to talk about. Well, why are you on the trip, Destiny, if you have nothing to talk about with anybody? This is what I'm talking about. You were there to talk to somebody about something, and 9 times out of 10 it was going to be Mel, whether Sonny was there or not, right? So Tisha sets back up the conversation that her, Kimmy, and Mel had some time or two ago. It felt like episode 2, as long ago as it was, and they were out to eat or whatever. They were talking about girl code. They were talking about the whole Sonny and Moses and Destiny thing, and basically Mel was like, listen, after everything that's went down with Martell, and now all of a sudden you're going to be showing up at Cheesecake Factory with the mistress, with my kids, and then posting them on social media, knowing daggone well I can't even post my own kids. And I'm supposed to believe all of a sudden that you had a girl code as it pertained to me, when I'm finding out bits and pieces of little stuff you were doing, little things you were telling Martell that I thought we were sharing with each other in confidence, and you're up here acting a fool. And then we saw in the mid-season trailer, you guys, where Destiny is pulling Mel aside, woman to woman. Well, I would have never, me and Martell never would have done anything together. Nothing would have ever happened, right? And then in the confessional in this upcoming clip for this Saturday, why is Destiny getting gully, talking about, well, I could have had Mel or Martell if I wanted to. Girl, what? So Mel gets on TikTok live today, and she's like, I'm not the one or the two or the three. I'm not the one. You guys like to do this projection. Y'all like to talk out the side of your neck. Y'all like to say whatever y'all want to say and lie on people. You have zero receipts to prove any of these people are GAY. Zero receipts. But the people who are drunkenly kissing all up on each other and licking each other's necks and grinding all up on each other at the club and sitting on each other's lap, dancing seductively on each other, nobody questions that. Nobody thinks that that's a problem. Nobody thinks that that's inappropriate. Nobody thinks that that's quote unquote, for those of you who like to preach the word, none of you think that's ungodly, right? So please miss me with the fake outrage and all of these allegations that all of these women are into each other, because some of you tried that nonsense also with the girls trip, trying to accuse Mel and Lauren and Dr. Shanita Foster and everybody else that they were doing something, and you had zero receipts.
Zero receipts. It was giving projection as if you knew something else was going down with somebody else on the trip, but you wanted to blame on Mel. And now I am seeing the pattern, you guys. I am seeing the pattern of what's happening because it just happened to me, where people wanted to put other people's whatever on one person, right? You couldn't put it on other people that you wanted to say it about, right? Because obviously it wasn't going to give you the attention that you wanted. But if you put it on somebody that you feel it's going to give you the validation and the attention that you're looking for, that's who you're going to blame for everything. And that's why Mel's like, listen, I don't fool with y'all outside of the show. And part of the reason is this. You can't just be talking crazy like this about people. Make it make sense. Just like Phony Unhooked the other night is up here saying anybody who defends Mel or whatever or has common sense or critically thinks, you guys, is into women, you guys. Make it make sense. Do you know where anybody is, right? Who has families, who has husbands, who has boyfriends, all of the things. You don't know anybody. Or what anybody's doing, but that's your go-to. Maybe they're into women. Maybe they're into each other. Well, what about you going so hard to defend certain people? We can make the same argument. We can throw it right back. You want to dish it out, you better be able to take it. What if people start making those accusations about you? About certain females, you shout out. What's up with you and Destiny? We can go down this road. Don't play with people. Stop playing with people. Stop putting out false accusations. If you don't like somebody, fine. But don't be putting out false accusations with zero receipts, with zero intel, all because you're bitter. You can't be on the show anymore. And Destiny, you're bitter too, because only the reason you're back on the show is to come at Mel and to come at Moses and Sunny, who are married now. Can you make it make sense? So Mel was like, listen, run LeBaric his money. Run him that $20K instead of worrying about nonsense. And I would love for this clip to be played at the reunion, you guys. And I would love to see and hear Martel's reaction to this too, because his reaction is going to give away whether or not him and Destiny have ever messed around. So, Destiny, you keep playing like this, and all your tea's going to be out here. But it's very interesting. None of this ever came up when Mel and Destiny were friends. There were never any rumors or any allegations of any type of inappropriate encounters or something potentially leading to anything inappropriate. But now all of a sudden you're not friends anymore. You need a storyline. You are rehashing things from, years ago that have nothing to do with the present. Mel and Tel aren't together anymore. They're not married anymore. So what are you doing? Anything for a check, anything for the rumored up to $250 an episode, I guess, right, Destiny? That's allegedly what they're paying, I heard, right? From an actual former cast member. That's the offers they're sending out to the people. And I'm sure you got lowballed since you were no longer a full-time cast member anyways. But when you're desperate for money, when you're desperate for the check, these are the things that happen, you guys. But nonetheless, Mel said she's not the one. I'm telling y'all, I'm not the one. It's so lame, you guys. It is so lame that people have no better reads than to accuse somebody of being GAY all because they don't like them or they don't like somebody's opinion on something. Do better, you guys. Do better. Come up with better reads than going for the jugular. But Mel said she's not the one. She called her friends that were there. I believe Lauren and someone else was there. I think she shouted out another friend that has known her for decades and was like, have we ever done anything inappropriate? Have we ever, gone there, crossed the line? And she was like, Lauren would probably knock her out. So nonetheless, Mel said she's never been about that life. And it's just funny because you guys are so pissed off that you have no tea on Mel anymore because her and Martell are donezo, right? So there's no more feeding of these false stories and these false narratives other than these newfound lies that Martell is coming up with from yesteryear, because he has no way of interacting with Mel because of the restraining order and because of these upcoming cases. So nonetheless, he is trying to fuel whatever nonsense through Destiny and through Phony Unhooked and others, and it's not working. The people aren't buying it. You're trying to call other people liars, but you're getting on your platform to lie. Can you make it make sense? You're trying to tell me Mel all of a sudden, we have seen Mel interact and how she is, right? So nonetheless, there has never been any indication that Mel is getting down with the women's, right? And Mel teased that this Saturday, if you want to keep playing with her, she will expose who in the cast is about that life, is down with the get down. But all that projection, and who was the one that came out with the videos that were touchy-feely on each other on vacation? I'll wait. Who's in Detroit right now? Getting all, whatever at the club, right? Who was that, Destiny? Who was that? Do you want to go down this road? Because, again, you guys are going down a very slippery slope with these false accusations. If you don't know anything about Mel because you're not friends with her anymore, just say that. But don't make up flat out lies about people. Don't make up flat out slander and defamation on people because you don't like their opinion or because you don't like that they're not giving you the attention that you want. It's your fault, Destiny, that you lost the bag. And the bag was Melody Cherie Rogers. Unfortunately, Martell does not have the $20K to get you out of debt with LeBaric. Sorry. But that doesn't mean you have to be running out here in your mouth, going to the opening of an envelope, trying to throw shade, trying to, put speculations on someone else's sexuality when it's never even been out there. Even Martell, and all the times he's even dragged Mel and tried to come for her, has never even came out with that foolishness before. So why are you? Can you make it make sense? But again, when people are limited, when people are tunnel vision, when people have nothing else to say, this is the narrative. And y'all up here talking about, oh, Destiny tells the truth. Oh, Destiny keeps it real. Does she? Because why can she only show partial text messages of things? And Mel had to get out her iPhone and show the real receipts of the time she did try to reach out to Destiny, and Destiny paid her dust. But again, you do that thing where you'll be like, oh, I got the receipts. Destiny did it on that interview with Elaine too. Oh, I got the receipts. And no receipts were produced, you guys. None. Nada. Zilch. And there's not going to be any receipts proved about this either from Destiny. What are you talking about? But it's giving that maybe it's Destiny that has the feelings for Mel. Maybe it was Destiny that was hoping that she could get in there. And it makes sense now why certain people have linked up, you guys. Why the ops have linked up. It makes sense now. Not just the mutual hatred for Mel. Not just because of the mutual jealousy for Mel, but maybe you guys can cry in each other's arms about the demise of your friendships with Mel and comfort each other, you guys. Because this is unheard of. This is ridiculous. This is foolishness. This is elementary school behavior, you guys. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.